Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the brand new Mario Tennis Aces here on Bite Size Beefs, and today we're just going to hit another little calm tournament here, because I'd like to try out a few characters before we get into the online modes and hopefully up the difficulty, because I feel like there were a few things that I wasn't getting while playing this off in my own time, and I wanted to get away from the powerful chain jump. I wanted to try and get into some more characters that have a bit of a different aesthetic to them, because chain jump is very powerful, so he's obviously going to be hitting the ball very straight. He doesn't really have like the speediness of Yoshi or the defensiveness of Bowser Jr. or even the trickiness of Boo. Now I really enjoy Boos. I love Boos. So let's go ahead and pick Boo and see how tricky characters play. I believe that tricky characters have more ball control than every other character. This is only going off from what I previously know from previous Mario Tennis games. Because tricky characters used to be able to like spin the ball harder or curve it harder and things like that, whereas all-around characters had a decent control and powerful characters have very little control over the ball. Because they hit the ball so hard, they don't really have any time to control it. So here we are. Boo Stadium, or Mario Stadium, being Boo versus Spike. Just how it is. Gonna skip the Toads because we've seen it all. The match is starting with Boo. Yeah, I love the little glow around him. He looks beautiful. He looks wonderful. And so, yeah, and I think we also realized that the timing for a nice shot isn't when it's at the top of the arc. So there you go. Oh, hold on. Can I... Oh, I don't have enough for it. Okay, I was going to say, can I do a special shot? Nah. Bam! Oh, get slapped! Get slapped. So we're going to see what the different buttons do. And I'm going to comment, like, what buttons I'm using while doing this, so that we all can keep in the loop. So, standard serve. Right, there we go. And I'm going to use A just to hit a straight shot. There we go. I didn't get much curve on that, but I didn't also charge it up fully. So we're going to try a bunch of different things, like double tapping A to do a quick one, and then charging A to do a full one, and see what that goes. Oh, he used his speed. Okay, so I double tapped A and I kind of leaped to it. I guess his teleport is the ground gainer when you double tap A to get into the place, you know. Because there is that, like, quick dash you can do to recover the spot. So we're going to try and use Y next for our next few shots. Bam. Oh, here we go. And... Oh, no, we didn't put any curve on that. Didn't put any curve on that either. So it looks like if we're using Y, we might not get any curve. Y, it results in the purple shots. But we'll test this out as it's Spike's serve. Man, don't eat the ball. Don't eat the ball. Don't do that, man. We need that to play. So we'll see how we get the curve on the ball. Oh, no. All right. So we can also do this, too, which we didn't do a lot last time. Oh, he blocked it. Wonderful. And, yeah, we didn't have enough meter. Oh, that was out. Oh, nice. So we didn't have enough meter to defensively do that because we have the zone speed. And the zone speed, we can go into, like, a bullet time kind of deal. And, oh, hold on. Is B the one that... Oh, it looks like B is the shot that gives us all these curves. So B's the shot that puts the massive curve on it. Look at that. You see that curve? Look at this. Whoosh. Oh, it's so wonderful. Let's see if we can't get some curve on the other shots. Oh, a little bit of curve, but not as much curve as the B, though. Look at that. Ooh, it's so spicy. It's so spicy. So we're learning. We're learning, we're growing. Because I was playing some of the single-player modes, and I could not, for the life of me, do a lot of the challenges at all. So there we go. These curves are obviously being far too much for the Flower Cup characters. I mean, this is obviously against the computer on Flower Cup, so it's probably not going to be too hard. But there were some of the characters in the story mode, the adventure mode, that were absolutely destroying me. And the adventure mode is boring, so I wasn't going to do that. If you're wondering where the adventure mode is for this episode, not going to do it, because it's just too boring to show. It's basically just do a challenge, fail the challenge, repeat the challenge, do a challenge, and it's... I mean, they end so quickly sometimes, and you have to go through so many loading screens. It's too much editing. Too much editing for what it was worth, and it just wasn't worth all that good. But now we're up to fan favorite Waluigi. Man, everybody's been going nuts for Waluigi. Also, if you haven't seen it yet, shoutouts to Lucajin, a wonderful, wonderful woman who creates beautiful content and is a lovely entertainer. She did the Did You Know Gaming episode for Waluigi. So if you haven't seen that, go type in, Did You Know Gaming Waluigi, and we'll see what happens. Go watch that. It's very good. It's very informative. I like the Did You Know Gaming series. I've watched it for years. Pretty much since its inception. So there's my recommendation of the day, Beef's recommendation of the day. Go watch Did You Know Gaming, specifically the episode with Lucajin about Waluigi. It was trending, I believe, actually. It was doing that well. But that's not hard to say, right? Because it's Waluigi. Everybody's been memeing him up so hard. Also, I've been hearing that people have been not too nice to Mr. Sakurai. Is it Mr. Sakurai? But the basically the developer, right? One of the developers. And they haven't been very nice to him. And they've been doing bad things and saying bad things in order to try and get Waluigi in the next Smash Brothers. And please don't. Please do not do that. I doubt many people who would be watching my channel would be of the ilk to want to do that to a person like that. But please don't. Just for future reference, even if you are angry or upset, please don't go out and around and harass game developers or music artists or anybody like that to do what you want. You know, because even my take is Waluigi wouldn't even have a moveset for Smash. Like, I can't see any games where he would actually have movesets for Smash. So I don't want him in Smash because he won't have moves. He'll just be bland. I mean, they could make moves up, but then it's like, well, where did he get these moves? Like, are they part of his personality? Like, Wario and everybody else has had games. Oh, he used that zone speed. Well, we'll use our special here in a second. Oh, yeah. What is Boo's special? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that is dopey. Dopey as heck. And right here. Boom. You bopped, sir. So, yeah, just don't harass game developers and music artists, please. Be respectful. Understand that people have a vision of their art, and just because it doesn't match the vision in your head doesn't mean that it's not good or not worth anything. You can easily, very much so, will give his own shot. Bam! Oh, he blocked it! I'm trying to go for those racket breaks. But yeah, so, you know, just please be kind on the internet. I know it's hard sometimes, and when you have such a passion for something, it is quite hard to have such a heated passion for something and see it not be fulfilled to the way you'd like to wish. And here's our zone speed right here. So we go into like bullet time matrix, which makes those shots easier to block. But yeah, I mean, even I've been there. I've done it in my past as well. It took me a while to learn, you know. Oh, bam! Double tap. And, you know, just try and be your best person online and understand that people are doing their best with their games and their properties. So, you know, just be kind. Bam. Get popped, Luigi. I mean, Waluigi. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I've done that too, right? I just want to make everybody clear I'm not saying this because, like, I don't do it and I'm being, you know, you should do as I say, not as I do. I have done it. I did it in the past, and yeah, of course, it's crappy, and everyone probably does it at least a few times in their life because it's just, you know, who we are as people. When we get passion for something, it's hard to deny ourselves that love that we have for it, you know? And I've definitely said it about some things before, and I can't remember many of those things off the top of my head, and I don't want to go into what it was about, but just trust me when I do say that, yeah, we all make that mistake, and it's okay, but don't go too far. It's okay to love something and be upset, but don't threaten people, is basically what I'm trying to say. Don't let your love become so consuming that it becomes so selfish, right? Because then it becomes all about you, and it doesn't become about the product anymore. It becomes about you validating your love for that thing, and when you try and validate your love for something by demanding people change it to be what you want, it's no longer what you love anymore, because it's no longer being created by the people who created it in the first place. It's being shoehorned into something it's never supposed to be by you. And so you'll never like it as much, because it's kind of a catch-22, right? You say, like, well, this should be done this way because that'll be better, but you don't know that. And I've definitely been bitten by that bug a few times, right? But either way, we'll get enough of the teaching hour. I got all the bulge jokes out before, you know. I had to get them all out. That's what I was doing. I was purging myself of the bulge. And so now we're just going to focus back on the tricky aspect of how to use Boo. And there's a few things I learned from the adventure mode that hopefully I'll get to try in here. But so it seems that if we use A to charge up, we get like a nice attack, right? A nice straight shot. If we use B, we'll get these nice, beautiful curves. Oh, man, I love those curves. I really do love those curves on the ball here. And then if we use Y, we... I'm not exactly sure what Y does. I guess it puts backspin on the ball so it doesn't bounce as high. So that's good. Because I think B is a standard shot, A is topspin, and B and Y is backspin. I forget. They taught me in the adventure mode, but I'm forgetting a little bit here. But yeah, there we go. Slice. And then we've also got X as well. X is also a button that we can use. But I forget exactly what it is. Can we actually go to... If we press pause, can we go see the controls for a mere moment? Ah, here we go. X is a lob. So we can lob the shot or drop the shot with X. There we go. That's what it was. X was a lob shot. So let's see if we can't... There we go. A nice lob shot to bait him into that. To pop the ball up. And then we can easily... Oh, it was out. Oh, I was going to say I used my super. Why didn't it trigger? Because he hit it out. Okay. Alright, there we go. You can usually use your super very defensively in that aspect. If they're trying to smash you, you can counter with your super. That kind of thing. So it looks like X is for lobbing and cutting the ball down. A is topspin, Y is backspin, and B is your slice. So you can control the ball and where it's going to go. There have been hazards on certain stages as well. We've definitely been playing some of the adventure mode, and there's things like piranha plants and poles in the middle. I really, really don't like those stages. I mean, the piranha plant one's okay, but the ship stage is... Oh, no. Oh, got it. Okay. So, and there's another thing I want to show you here. All right? I don't like the ship stage either, because the pole in the middle always messes me up. So let's see. Can we do the trick? There we go. There's our trick shot. Right? Our trick shot is basically if we're too far away, we can, like... Well, okay, so it doesn't have a distance. It does have a set distance you have to go. But if you double tap X or use your right stick, what you actually do is you do, like, a special... leap maneuver. That's a trick shot. And with that, it helps gain ground if you're too far away. Like this right here. Bam! Like that. See? That was super... Alright, and we'll use our slow speed down to bop. Locked it. And he used his there. I think that's his dodge. Bam. Curve it around. Curve it around again. We're gonna... Oh, there we go! Yeah, we got it! So that's just a cool thing I learned in the adventure mode as well, was that trick dodge. Well, it's not a trick dodge. It's more of like a trick... what did they call it? A trick shot, I think they called it. But yeah, so there we go. It allows you to, I guess, bait a character into trying to hit it to your open end, and then you can trick it back. I believe your racket actually takes a slight bit of damage if you time it improperly, so you can't abuse it. Bam! Sorry, Luigi. Ain't happening. Using my super. You want to go, sir? Let's go. I'm going to aim it right at your face. Right at your face. Break your racket. Too early. Get out of here. I always forget that you can actually aim at the other characters to break their rackets. Like, if they don't time it right, if they don't time blocking a super right, it's terrible for them. I still have not got down the proper way to get a nice serve every time. It's in a weird little nebulous area that I haven't quite figured out yet. It used to be the very top of the arc, but I don't think that's it anymore. But yeah. And I also learned that charging up your attacks before, or charging up your swings before you hit them will actually gain you extra super meter. So if you have the ability to charge it up, go ahead and do that. You'll earn more meter, and having more meter will allow you to do the cool things like slowing down the time with the zone defense or doing a zone shot. Now, zone shots are triggered. I'll see if I can't trigger one here. If I can't trigger one, if he lobs it with a star. There we go. So if a star pops down on the ground and you hit R underneath it, you will do a zone shot, like Luigi's doing right here. So, and I also previously did. There we go, but I blocked it with my zone defense, my zone speed. So zone speed is like your Matrix thing, right? Like I said before, very helpful to counter. So this game is very much like a fighting game, like people have been saying. There's like, you gotta read your opponents, watch what they're gonna do, you know, like time out what they're gonna do. And if you get a full charge shot on somebody who can't defend properly, you'll kind of like stun them out of the way a little bit. And that's really helpful. Because you can get kind of this awesome, like, stun lock and keep forcing them back, and forcing them back, and forcing them back. I think that happens when they defend a shot that hasn't hit the ground yet. I'm not too certain. I have to pay a little bit more attention to that. You can also taunt while they're serving, too. But, oh, there we go. Oh, Luigi, you tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter, sir. So, yeah. Let's see, so we're serving now, and we can't do like a super serve, but let's see, is that the serve? Nope. Always trying to find those nices. Always trying to find the nices, and he's going to trick shot. We're going to see if we can't blast him. Oh, no, he didn't return. I thought he was going to return that. So speedy characters have good walking speed, I believe, so they're going to have a really easy time getting across the court, whereas tricky characters have a good ability to control the ball as well as some other things. I'm just going to smash Luigi here because I'm going to KO him. I'm going to take away his racket, and it's going to be that. That's it. It's going to be game over. And right there. Oh, no. He moved. All right. I guess he didn't want to try and block it. The illusion shot. I wonder if when we use the illusion shot, if we can control which ball is the real ball. Because that would be super tight. I know that some other Mario sports games allow Boo to, like, select which thing happens. Or sometimes he'll just make 3 perfect clones. I don't know if we can see which ball is the fake one and the real ones. But I doubt that the... oh, here we go. Don't have... I was going to say I don't have any meter. I won't be able to use the zone defense. I believe when our meter is yellow, we can start using zone defense, the zone speed. I know I call them zone attack and zone defense, but I hope you guys know that I'm talking about the zone speed and the zone shot, right? So zone speed is my zone defense, zone shot is zone attack. Just because it feels, like I said, it feels like a fighting game to me. It's really good. I've been trying to take in the teachings of Brett from Super Couch Fighters. If you guys don't watch Super Couch Fighters, I've talked about them a few times. I mean, you know what? That's my second recommendation of the day. Go ahead, watch Super Couch Fighters if you're into fighting games or want to get better at certain games like Bloodborne or even like sports games like this sometimes. Oh, you know what? Ain't happening. I'm going to zone defense that. Block it. Yeah! Get bopped, sir. Get bopped, Luigi, sir. So yeah, I've learned a lot, actually. A lot of the tactics that I used in my Bloodborne playthrough, which, by the way, if you haven't watched my Bloodborne playthrough, please go ahead, check that out. It's really cool, really tight. The game is beautiful, and there's a lot of good boss matches in it. You know, I play with the threaded cane, which is a very popular weapon for a lot of people to start out with because of its weird versatility. And, oh, here we go. He's going to do that, and I'm going to super it. Sorry, Luigi. Game over. Game over for you, sir, because I'm going to aim right at your racket. So let's see here now. I'm going to aim, and I'm going to hold down to see if the ball goes to the real one down. Ooh, broke his racket. That's game over. KO. He's got no rackets left. KO. Say goodbye to Luigi's racket. KO. Booth KOs. So, yeah, KO wins are totally a thing. I love it. But, yeah. So, yeah, please go watch the Bloodborne series. It's very fun, very good. I had a blast with it, and it's totally complete. I beat the main game. Now, I didn't do well, and I didn't get the secret boss, mind you, but, you know, for a blind playthrough, I did quite well. So there we go. Congratulations, Flower Cup champion. What are we at? 18 minutes? We can skip all this. I mean, we read all this last time. And we got the Flower Cup champion. We could try and do a quick free play of a speedy character. So let's just do a free play of single console play, 1 players. And we'll go to select a character. And let's see here now. So we've got our all-arounds. I'm not going to bother playing the all-around characters because the all-around characters are, well, they're basically all-around. Daisy is all-around? Cool. Technical. Okay, so what is technical? I wonder if there is a, is there a guide? Let's see if we can't find, like, a guide, like a help page. How to play. Let's see if in the how to play, controls and tips, practice basic shots, practice advanced shots. Let's see controls and tips. Menu basic energy tips for playing swing mode. Let's go to rules. Let's see the rules. Out, fault, where to serve, tiebreaker, double sideline, game, return ace, service ace, set. No, we don't need to know those. Menu? Character type. Wonderful! This is exactly what we need. Bam! Here we go. So powerful people, their shots are fast. Speedies, their run speed is fast, as we knew. Technical, they can easily target the far corners of a court. Oh, so does this mean that when they use their special, or their certain shots, they're more likely to get into those niche corners rather than not do that as well? I wonder. We should probably try Princess Peach next then in the free play match here, coming up. Tricky, their slice bends a lot. We already knew that. Defensive, they can cover a wide area. Oh, defensive. And all around, they have basic all around stats. So we're going to try just a couple, because we've got like 5-10 minutes left in the episode. And, what we're going to do is we're going to hit a free play, and we're going to try Princess Peach, because I want to see what the technical characters are about. Are there any other technical characters? Oh, Waluigi is defensive. So technical, Toadette, technical, tricky, Rosalina. Rosalina is tricky. Nice, I like that. Defensive, tricky, powerful, powerful, speedy, powerful. Or you could do random. Nice, I like how they have random. So let's be Princess Peach and be technical. There's only 2 technical characters. Huh. I bet you the Blooper and the Koopa and whoever else is coming in is going to be a technical character. So let's be Princess Peach. I don't think there's any way to, like, change color or anything on select, right? There's nothing here. Nothing here. And we'll just be against, no, let's be against Toad. because that's like the good practice computer character, right? Start match, and we're going to see exactly what technical feels like. I'm going to use my slices, going to use my slices, going to use my just basic attacks, straightforward backspin, topspin, try our lobs, see how it works. Wow, that ball is pretty big, man. Or your hands are dainty, princess. So let's see here now, and bam! Good shot. So we're going to use our A first. All right, and we're going to try our A again, just our basic topspin. Let's try Y. All right, and target the corner. Ah! So I think her character makes it so that way she can ride the lines a little better. So let's keep trying it out. See what happens. So there we go. There we go. Got a little bit of slice. Her slice doesn't slice as much as Boo's does. It's got a little bit of a slice, but she hit that back corner real well. So yeah, let's give it a little extra. Let's see if we can't lob this up. See if we can't pop him for a star shot. There we go. Let's see if this doesn't look any different. It doesn't. But that's good, though. He used his, he went too early, so his racket got a little bit of damage. That's what the 3 health blips on the sides are. If you look and pay attention to our meters over on the top left and top right, you'll see that there are 3 little green health blips. If you fail to block the zone shots 3 times correctly, your racket will break. So if you fail to block a super, your racket will break. If you fail to block 3 zone strikes, your racket will break. So that's ways to earn a KO. So here we go. There we are. And I like her slices. I like how the all-around... Well, I guess she doesn't have necessarily a deep slice, but it's good enough. I really like the tricky characters. I might play them online. Chain Chomp is my favorite character, but not tricky. I wish you could, like, play Chain Chomp, but make his stats tricky. That'd be wonderful. Let's see what her trick shot looks like. If we can get Toad to bait to go into the open area. Let's see what her trick shot looks like. Shall we? So, match point. All right, come on, Toad. You got this? All right. Come on, Toad. Hit it over to the edge. Let's see what our trick shot looks like. And boom! Oh, that's cool. She throws it up in the air. Oh, that's super cute. Game, set, and match. So wonderful. So we learned a little bit about the technical characters. I don't think I'll ever use a technical character, merely because they seem... I haven't found their flavor yet. Maybe if some people know of a video, you can tell me in the comments below. Let me know some stuff like that if there's like an in-depth sort of analysis, because I'm not an analysis guy. I don't analyze things. But we'll go ahead and check out a defensive character like Waluigi, and we'll put him up against the character who hates him the most, Daisy. Because apparently, here's a little Did You Know Gaming fact that I learned from the Did You Know Gaming thing. Waluigi has a crush on Daisy, and if you pair them up in Mario Party 7, I believe, they have a special name for their team. I'm not going to ruin the special name. If you want to know that special name, please go check out the Did You Know Gaming episode on Waluigi. I'm shilling for other people, I know, but I really enjoy that series. I like the Did You Know Gaming series. So let's see what defensive means. So defensive, it says they have they can cover a wide area. Does that mean they have like longer arms? Does that mean like if I'm farther away, they kind of like close the gap a bit more? Let's try and test that. So if I move over here, all right. Let's see if I can't get her to bait out in the over. There we go. All right, okay, so it seems like our range is a little bit better than some characters. Let's just get a nice rally going, and topspin. Oh no, I let it bounce twice. No! No! Can't let it bounce twice. She put that topspin on me. She got me. Daisy got me. So let's see here now. Let's see what his trick shot looks like. And... oh, no. Oh, okay, so he does like a little dilly-dally dance. A little dilly-dilly-dilly. But that didn't seem wider. Didn't seem much wider. So I think maybe it's just the fact that he's got longer limbs. So if he's farther away from the point of the ball, he's got a larger, like, track in on the ball because of his longer limbs, right? Because it makes sense that Toad would not be very defensive because he's got very short limbs, so he wouldn't be able to reach as far as Waluigi. So we'll see if that's true. We'll also see about his super as well. Here we go. Super! Oh, this is it! Oh, yeah! Wow! And of course he's doing it to Daisy, which makes perfect sense. And break your racket, girl. Get out of here. Bye-bye. Break your racket. I win. KO. So, yeah, we didn't learn much about the defensive characters, but I feel like they have an easier time defending against shots that are farther away. Or maybe they also have higher stamina for powerful characters who like to smash the ball back at other people to kind of stagger them back. Maybe they're harder to stagger as well. Who knows? Who knows? There's also the rules changes. Let's check out... You know what? We got... The end of the episode, let's check the rules. So we got singles, doubles, singles and doubles, singles only, intermediate, expert, pro, ace. Wow, there's a lot of different... So there's novice, 1, intermediate, 2, expert, 3, pro, 4, ace, 5 different difficulty levels. Dang. Playstyle, standard, simple, simple, beginner. So standard is a tennis match which plays... Yeah, simple, beginner is a classic game of tennis at a beginner's pace in which players use only their raw tennis skills to win. Oh, does that mean there's no supers? Simple is a classic game of tennis at an expert pace in which players use only their raw tennis skills to win. Oh, okay, standard. Oh, yes, they can utilize risky... Okay, so standard is the standard super use, so you can have your supers. Wonderful. Playtime, quick play, extended play, quick play. What is extended play? 2 games in 1 set? Ah, okay, that's like a full actual tennis match. Court, all stadium, custom, all custom stages. You can press minus to choose which courts you'd like to include. Oh, cool! So if you don't like any sort of courts, you can exclude them from that custom build. So we'll just go to all. And KO loss? Yes, no. So wonderful. There's a lot of different options for playing locally and single player. That's amazing. So thank you all for joining me on this adventure through Mario Tennis Aces. I feel like next episode we're going to go with the online free play. We're going to hit free play, then go to online play, and maybe we'll pick Boo and see if we can't trick some people out. But until then, take care, everybody.